Hi guys, Catch and TigerLily here, and we are back with more of Tavern Talk. Last time we had all of the quests were taken, so we're waiting on somebody to come back with the cape, which is gonna be our little sneaky thief guy. I can't remember his name. Zephyr, that's what it was. And then we're waiting on Care to come back from the quest with the slimy goop thing that you guys remember. Anyway, those were the two quests that were out. And honestly, I hope that we get something relatively simple that maybe we can give to Fable this time, because I feel like they could really benefit from the experience of doing all of this. So, and hopefully like this main crew that we're seeing will be able to, even if they don't form like a full party together, even if they maybe do like some crossover back and forth with each other, that'd be pretty great. But before we get started on today's episode, hit the like button down below. If at any point during the video you guys enjoy what you're watching, hit the subscribe button if you guys do want to see more videos from me. Hit the notification bell, that way you guys will know when new videos go live. And of course, share the video around to anybody you think might enjoy watching me play through Tavern Talk. Let's do this. Aha. Yeah. There we go. Oh yeah, the falling stars. I forgot about that. Although it did take me nearly the whole day to finish off all those little repairs. The building might still look a little battered, but it could be worse. Hopefully none of my customers got hurt yesterday. It's not much, but I should surprise them with a new drink on the menu. That way, whoever comes in can at least get a small taste of normalcy. A sunny breeze. I think that sounds like a good plan. Okay. Who's up first? Oh! Oh, she pretty. Jade. Okay, Jade. Is your body like melded into stone or something? Didn't think you'd show up again after last time. Or if she's supposed to be like some sort of like earth genasi or something. No hard feelings. Remind me again, who started that whole brawl? Ah, no clue, actually. Must have slipped my mind. Would a drink help you remember? If I wanted to chat about it, maybe. But you know how much the remnants of the past bore me. Then let's focus on the present. Let's. I didn't come all this way to revel in old times, after all. Although, I brought you something I knew you'd find useful. Just in case you did remember who started the brawl. Oh, this is interesting. Let me see. Something called Thunder Sage. Found it in one of my jobs, but didn't have any use for it. Just don't try to boil tea out of its leaves. Tastes dreadful. Numbs your tongue. You seem to be... Oh, excuse me, bubble in my throat. You seem to be speaking from experience. Your tavern seems to be getting on in years. Seems like nothing can escape the grasp of, or the grip of time. Wasn't even sure it was still open. Is it that bad? I guess some would say age adds character. Okay, music? Oh, those bass strings. Oh, that's nice. I like it. And what would you say? I'd say you've gotten old. Ouch. Ah, don't take it too personally. You still got some of your old spark? Ish. That's at least something. Not the brightest flame, but funky enough. Thank you. Now I'd actually like to try one of your fiery drinks. What can I serve you? Something that'll keep my mind sharp. You never know what will come your way next. Gotcha. Okay. Oh, but I was enjoying that music. It's okay, I like this too. Okay. So something for the brain. So Sunny Breeze is more about that one. Sparkling Nebula. Okay, so we need 3 of this. 1, 2, 3. And then we need 2 of this one. 1, 2. Sparkling Nebula. The achievement said so sparkly, right, Andu? No actual sparks, but maybe perhaps something sparkling. That's what you call a drink. Maybe you haven't gotten on in years so much after all. Well, some things never wither. What are you doing in Zenith these days? Keeping up to date. Checking out the latest town gossip after my most recent gig. Your most recent gig? I finished up a job in the Saye Plains. The sandworm kept terrorizing a group of seal wool merchants at the edge of the plains. Seal wool? How do you make wool out of seal fur, I guess? What kind of seals are we talking about? I myself am very fond of those creatures. They just mind their own business, but sometimes they gotta eat. But you know how it is. Something's gotta pay the bills after all. So I took the gig. It was a cushy job, though I still managed to get sand between my teeth. Ew! That's gross. Sand is bad enough, and now you've got it in your mouth. Ugh. Gross. That's nasty. I'm not even gonna pretend. That's gross. There we go. That'll do. Okay. Luckily, it was only a sandworm and not one of those mimics that pretends to be part of the local fauna and... snap. Gone you are. Anyway, I heard about some unrest in Zoford from one of the local merchants and decided to go take a look. Zoford? The seaport? Yeah. Always considered it a rather calm area. It was. Still is. Sometimes, at least. Initially, I thought the unrest was related to the local thieves guild, so I went there to deal with some bandits. Look at their most wanted list and cash out. There was no real challenge, though, so I didn't pick anything up. Other than a few hushed whispers at the marketplace, that is. Something about some archmage's familiar that went missing or whatever. Perhaps a job for you. I'm not a welfare association. Okay, Jade. Like, what do I care about missing familiars if no one's gonna pay me, you know? Of course. I was way more interested in hearing more about the undead on the other side of the country that my colleagues were mumbling about. So I came here, and naturally I couldn't resist coming by to see how you were holding up. I'm doing very well, thank you. Well, that's good news, especially considering the state of your tavern. It's not that bad. Sure, whatever you say. So, do you know anything about those undead? Not really. Been a bit occupied with cleaning up this mess. Tavern was just a tad affected by some recent incidents. What do you mean? The shooting stars? Oh, who are you? Shooting stars. It's much more serious than that. Innkeeper, a drink, please. Perhaps something to boost my defenses. I'll have to be equipped for every possible situation after this kind of morning. Coming right up. Okie dokie. Something for defense? Let's do Frosted Lagoon. A 1, a 2, a 3. Frosted Lagoon, coming right up. Please enjoy. Like dragon scales. Sturdy, strong, flawless. I'm glad I could impress. You have no idea how much this catastrophe has affected the poorest citizens of Zenith. And my day off. You can only imagine what scars it must have left on the rest of the country. I mean, if some star rain manages to affect not only the tavern, but also the whole city, must have been pretty bad. Speaking of which, I'd be happy to help you fix this place up. If the money's right, of course. No, thank you. I'm closing up early today and tomorrow to take care of things. All right, Chief. Offer stands. What? You don't really believe that was just shooting stars, do you? What else would it have been? Have you not seen the damage? Last time I checked, shooting stars were flaming comets traveling through the firmament of Cassiopeia. Sometimes they crash on Gaia. Rarely, but it happens. Nothing I would worry about. Just an average Genesis for me. Cassiopeia, help me. What? Do you know something I don't? Perhaps. Oh, Jade's face of just, excuse me. Oh, do enlighten me, please. Well, it seems you're not aware of who you're talking to. Nope. My name's Alethea. I think it's Alethea. Alethea Anwar. I'm a devotee of the great dragon Cassiopeia, bringer of change and lady of the gilded sea. I fight for those who cannot fight for themselves, bring justice to those whom would bring doom. And I am very aware of when something is wrong with the firmament. Cool. Pleasure to meet you, Alethea. Now trust me when I tell you, this is more than just your average asteroid shower. I'm bad at trusting strangers, but go ahead. I believe something way worse happened. What? I know. The stars fell from the sky. Literally. Usually I reside in the Aperture. It's the temple, the far northeast, dedicated to Cassiopeia. But for my niece's birthday, I decided to take a few days off and visit her, take her to the carnival on the outskirts of Zenith. We were just on our way back when suddenly, right above us, the sky was ablaze with 1,000,000 stars raining down on Gaia. I'm very attuned to the realm of Cassiopeia, the harbor of all the luminaries of the firmament. There's a lot of big words, okay? Just say astral realm. That wouldn't do the place justice, but what would you know? It's vast and yet so full of beauty. It's an ocean with a glistening surface, home to creatures beyond our comprehension. It's the theological term for it. Anyways, I noticed something was off the moment it happened. Perhaps even a tad before. Like the feeling of impending doom. When all the hairs on your neck stand up and you know there's a creature lurking somewhere in the shadows. Exactly. Which is why, in keep, I came here right after fulfilling my duties this morning. So many were hurt. It's a matter close to my heart, figuring out what happened. After inquiring with those affected, many referred to you and your tavern. If anyone had any intel, it'd be you, they said. They did? Yes. Sorry to disappoint, but I imagine I know less than you do. I was hoping to find some clues at least to help me start my investigation. Well, she could ask around for you, I'm sure. Would you do that? I could certainly try. I love using that line so many times as a DM. When one of my players asks if they can do something, or if they can roll for something, and I will say, well, you can certainly try. There's many a time that has not worked out in their favor, but you know what? That's what they get for pushing the DM. Good. In the meantime, I shall do what I do best. Aid those in need. And perhaps find out more about this disaster. I mean... Why... What? Why are you so nonchalant about all of this? Things like this happen all the time. People like you fix them. Thus, not my problem. People like me are the reason people like you can continue living like that. She has a point, but I also kind of get it from Jade's perspective. I didn't ask for any help. There will be a time when you do ask for help, and then you will be happy there are people like me. Sure. Before I forget, innkeeper. Yes? I will help you fix up your tavern, free of charge. Not necessary, but thank you for the offer. Well, if you don't need my help, I know many around that do. So I'll be going. Maybe we'll know more about this when I return. We can only hope. How dramatic. Isn't it normal for divine devotees to act like that in times of crisis? Not sure if I'd call this a crisis. Sure, if it's like she said, and the literal stars fell from the literal sky, then yeah, that's odd. But then again, I'm sure Cassiopeia would have stopped it from happening if she'd wanted to. Are you religious? No, but I don't deny the dragon's existence. Which means I'm more than confident in saying that if they want to be worshipped, they should work for it. We all work for something. I work to get paid, you work to get paid, and they just get paid without working. I wouldn't say they aren't working. Then what are they doing to help in a crisis like this? Taking care of the grand scheme of things? Wishful thinking. Who is this guy? Ayo! Greetings, adventurer. Who? Me? You're the one who entered my tavern, no? Yeah, but in what way do I look like an adventurer? It's just your standard greeting. Budget couldn't cover anymore, I suppose. I have a wide variety of greetings. If that makes you feel better. Hit me and give me something from your repertoire of greetings. How hops it? How what? Hops. What does that even mean? I think it means how's it going. Ah, cool. Wait, are those tattoos? Whoa, they look so cool. Why does he have cat fingers? Thanks. These are my bones, actually. Double whoa. What's your name? Who are you? Tell me everything. Jade. You? Iniko. Cool name, Jade. Can I steal it? What? What? I'd prefer if no one stole anything. Drakes. Got it. You say that, but we literally just sent a thief on a quest to go steal back a cloak. Cape. Thing. Okay, whatever. Can I have a drink then, if I can't have your name? Of course. What do you want? What do you have? Everything. What do you need most right now? Something that'll make me more swift and agile. Like a slippery worm. Can't risk getting caught after all. What? What? Worms can be slippery? That wasn't... Never mind. Slippery worm. Coming right up. Alright. Suppose it could be worse. Alright, so. Okay. Is this the new thing? It must be. Okay. They want a swift strike. Okie dokie. Oh. Ah, right. So we've met Alethea, Jade, and just Iniko. Oh, a changeling. Interesting. You know, makes sense that she's a seraph. But, yeah. That makes sense. We don't know much about Iniko yet, but... Okay, so... We're gonna do... Excuse me. That one. Okay, not that one. Yeah. One of those with 1, 2. And then ta-da! There we go. A swift strike. No worms, but perhaps it'll suit your tastes. Oh, wow. This is great. Amazing, even. Where'd you learn this craft? In the primordial vortex? Don't look at me like that. I'm just joking. You aren't from here, are you? Who, me? Who else? Corey. Is that the thing on your shoulder? Bingo. Short for corruption. Ah. No. I meant you. Well, I'm nowhere, anywhere, and everywhere, all at once. Most of me is from Avalon. Oh, an Avalonian. Native born or by ancestry? Native, duh. Huh. Interesting. I find it pretty lame, TBH. There's nothing going on over there. Everyone's the same. And you think it's different here on Gaia? Yeah. I mean, not really, but I can go anywhere I like. Barely anyone knows me here. I guess that could be a bit of a benefit. Theft, identity fraud, murder. All's goody-goody with me because I can be somebody else tomorrow. In Avalon, they all see through that game very quickly. I see. Changeling, then. Yes, and I say so out of trust. Just kidding. If you tell anyone, I'll come for you. Fret not. What happens in this tavern stays in the tavern. Then we're cool. Cool. So, what brings you here, Iniko? Other than that, you know, Zenith seemed like a cool town with a cool name. I suppose. Got distracted by the giant hog in your front yard and thought I'd come in and say hi. That would be mine. Cool. I don't do mounts. I'm faster on foot. That way I can admire the landscape, take U-turns through narrow spaces, pickpocket. And did you admire the wrecked ruin that was once Zenith? I mean, I love chaos, so... Is it that bad? Do you ever leave this tavern, Innkeep? The city looks like a broken mirror. You bet it does. Looks like a star hit the center of Zenith and... Boom! I kind of like Iniko. They're fun. Yep. Okay. Oh. Nothing we can do about it. Exactly. Someone will fix it. And that someone's not me. Huh, me either. That someone could be you. Me? Nah. Nuh-uh. Absolutely not. I don't get involved with these sort of things ever. Who am I to fix other people's problems? Are they gonna pay me for it? Not enough, that's for sure. You work for nothing, and in the end, no one thanks you for it. Heroism is an unprofitable art form. If you're unlucky, you'll even get in trouble for destroying someone else's property. And that's after you just fought tooth and nail to save a village from eternal damnation. You seem like you're speaking from experience, Jade. I'm just saying. Or something like that. Exactly. I know Jade is a mercenary, but say, Iniko, you aren't exactly a traditional adventurer either, are you? Ugh, no way. Their self-righteous and self-sacrificial hero complexes ain't my vibe. I wouldn't say all adventures are like that. Name one adventurer that didn't die from self-sacrificial tendencies. I knew one, but they perished thanks to their hubris. Another classic. Reminds me of a group I met last week in Arova. They were nice, but too nice, you know? I know exactly what you mean. Were they also on their way to investigate the falling stars? Nah, they were heading somewhere north. Didn't really listen. Didn't care. But it was nice. I was nice to them, you know? Charmed some rations out of them when they prepared breakfast at their camp. Sat around the campfire drinking tea, munching on bread and bacon. One of them was a wizard, I believe. Full-on robes and magic type of guy. Kept going on about how Leviathan was sending bad omens to the bottom of his teacup. I see. Leviathan? Huh? Why him? Dunno. Was he trying to warn you about his sister's demise? His sister? Cassiopeia. Ah, right. Sorry, mythology isn't really my cup of tea. What is your cup of tea? Fraud. Oh no! Checks out. So Leviathan warned him via his tea leaves about the start of something terrible. Tattered wings tainted the gilded sea and dark shades of misery, leaving behind nothing but a shimmering void. That's exactly what he said. How'd you know? I think I read that somewhere before. Did you also read about the blazing eruption at the foot of the Dalwell Hills? No, but I heard about that when I was in Zoford. Thought the Fae were doing one of their quirky rituals again. Wait, so it actually happened? Yep. He also read that from his tea leaves. Seems like the guy was a real psychic. I guess. Divination magic can be a powerful tool. The tea leaves said, "The wings shall be torn apart at the feet of Avalon, nestled between the peaks of Dalwell." Dalwell. So it really could be true. What? Sounds like whatever happened in Dalwell was the reason the stars fell from the sky. Tainted gilded sea, shimmering void, metaphors for a starless sky. If the wizard was right about his tea leaf reading, that is. But if it's what I heard in Zoford, happened just a few days ago. Oh, that's how you're connecting it all. How else? No idea. I thought he was just babbling. Ah. With everything that's been happening recently, I think he might have been onto something. Odd that the adventurers didn't try to stop it from happening. Perhaps no one would pay them for it? Or their other job paid better. Maybe they didn't want to be held responsible for any possible repercussions. Maybe they just realized they can't save everybody. Maybe they were just pretending to be adventurers. Maybe they were the cause of all this and were just bragging about it, thinking I'd stop them. Enough with your maybes. They're pointless and aren't helping anyone. I'm getting a headache. I'll go get some fresh air. So long, Innkeep. Merry hunting, Jade. Now it's just you and me, Innkeeper. Indeed, Iniko. But not for long. I'm getting bored, and I'm broke. So you're going to look around town. Surely some people don't need their shiny things anymore. Good luck finding someone to help that definitely isn't me. So far, I haven't been disappointed by the others. You know how to never end up getting disappointed? How? Never have expectations, duh. Okay. Could have figured that one out. Alright, we got a new quest. Let's see. Not that one. Yeah, this one. Okay. Beautiful yet disastrous starfall left Zenith in shambles. The city surrounding farmlands are destroyed, and some people are left homeless. A mere meteor shower would leave the entire night sky empty. So what exactly happened? Is that a harbinger of something more ominous yet to come? Whatever it may be, it's said that a fragment of this calamity can be traced back to Dalwell, an island in the south of Fisoa. Alright. I was gonna say, I don't think there was more in that yet. Nom noms. Nom noms for Andu. We love him. He's so cute. We love Andu. Oh, it's raining. Alright. There's a sheep out front. Was that there before? Oh. Hi, Araya. You got any new lines for me? Perhaps, but only trade them for new ones of yours. Make me a drink. I had a long night. Want to tell me about that? No. I get it. You need some stamina first. What I need is some defense to ward off your questions. I'll go check if I serve that. Is this an option one? Oh no, it is just the defense one. So that is... No, it's not Spoken Heart. Is it Frosted Lagoon? Yeah. Okay, what was the thing that gave me the most defense? Oh. Okay. Then we'll do 2 of these. 1, 2. And then one of those. Frosted Lagoon. Some defense to keep your favorite innkeeper at bay. Who says you're my favorite? I might be after this drink. Fair enough. You're climbing up there. Very happy to hear that. Now I got a question for you. Think you can handle that? I'll try my very best, Miss Frostgrip. Miss. My bad. Ms. Frostgrip. Just thought since you're such a catch. Keep it to yourself. Alright. Is Kyle here? I was looking for him around town, but not a single ladder lassie has seen him. Thought maybe he got crushed by a fallen star. Worried? No. Uh-huh. I think you should be waking up right about now. Oh, there he is. Hello, Kyle. Rhea! There he is. Oh, I missed you so terribly. I thought you had died, or worse, abandoned me. I thought that terrible fathoms of time had taken a new friend from me yet again. I'm fine. Are you sure? Aye. Can you see her too, Innkeep? Yes, very much so. By the dragon, so she's not a dream or a figment of the past. I'm very happy you're not dead, Rhea. Thanks. Would you like to see the gift I bought you? Gift? When I was at the market all by myself, missing you terribly, I found these gorgeous earrings that reminded me of you. Ah, I'll help you put them on. Wait. Are those suns? Yes, because of your friendship lights up my undead life. What do you think? I like them. They match my other jewelry. And the craftsmanship is decent. You mentioned that you liked lever-back clasps. I do like them. When did I say that? Not sure. At some point. Maybe I dreamed it. That is very likely. Speaking of dreams, I had the strangest dreams about the stars falling down the other day. They crashed into Gaia like rain of fire, or beautiful fireworks. There must have been something wrong with my drink. Anywho, Rhea, where did your slime go? It's washed away by the falling stars. The rain of falling stars. Oh. So the empty night sky wasn't a dream. Nope, it's not, Kyle. No, guess Cassiopeia couldn't carry it all anymore or something. Incredible. So it wasn't one of your strange drinks, Innkeep. Does that mean I can drink another one without visions of falling firmament again? Worth a try. Then I would like to try. Preferably something that will make me strong enough to lift a star. Just in case I would like to. I'll see what I can do. Don't you worry, Kyle. I got you. We're gonna make you strong. Southern Brawler. Okay. Yeah, that's this one. And then a 1, 2, and one of these. Ta-da! Southern Brawler. A little bit of spice in there for you. My best attempt to support your star-lifting career. Oh, this is delicious. Do you think a molten star would taste like this? No. Perhaps. So what do you two think about the star rain? It was very bothersome. I had to look for shelter on my way back from the Rockwell Cliffs. They better hurry and clean it all up. You've got somewhere to be. Still have to get to that vampire to Baruvia before I can get my hands on that gold. Who? You. Or ye, I suppose. Oh, splendid. I haven't been in Baruvia in quite some time. I cannot wait to see it again. But until then, I can search for other materials. Better ones, even. Isn't going to happen by sitting around. Are you collecting root for your dragon horde? What? No. In what world do I look like a dragon to you? They are masters of disguise. What about you, Innkeep? Am I a dragon? You are? No, I'm afraid not. But you smell so primordial. Thank you. If you're not a dragon, Rhea, what do you need materials for? Decorations? Ingredients? Don't you worry. I'm not trying to steal business away from you. They're for crafting. Like for friendship bracelets? No, for weapons. Going to war, but I just got you back. I'm not going to war. Won't see me fighting for anyone but myself. Are you a blacksmith then? I am. And I'm looking for the right materials to smash the next Overarching competition. I'm gonna travel all the way to the cliffs of Ur for that one. That's so far. Can I come with you? Sounds very exciting. I hope you'll come back to show off your creation once you've won. I'll think about it. How are you feeling about the stars having relocated, Kyle? It's fascinating. Think so? Yes. Now that I know it was not a dream, the implications are dazzling. Yesterday, when I was looking out into the night, I could see nothing but darkness. But then, as I stared at the sedated nothingness, I could see an astral harefish hopping across the sky. Its sparkling tail left a gleam of light in its wake. It was followed by more of its kind, like a pack finding a place to rest for the impending sunrise. With the light of the stars blinding me, I never would have been able to see such a spectacle. And you still thought you were dreaming? I thought the stars had just gone into hiding. We all do that sometimes. Do we, Kyle? I would love to know how they're doing on Earth. They must be enjoying the new atmosphere. Possibly. Speaking of exciting, have you had a chance to take a peek at that letter of yours, innkeeper? I'm afraid not. Either way, how exciting. You know, this world never ceases to amaze me with its wonders. This was by no means a natural wonder. Welcome back, Miss Anwar. Who are you? The Wonder Police? I am... every time I see the name, my brain doesn't want to read it correctly. Elithia. I am Elithia Anwar, High Cleric of the Aperture and chosen of Our Lady of Endless Light. I'm just going to call her Anwar from now on because this is difficult. And I've returned to this establishment to investigate the tragedy of the Starfall. Not one of those protagonist types. Innkeeper, I'm happy to see that you were able to collect more information for my research. I'm grateful for your help in these trying times. At your service, miss. What are these trying times? That's not what he said. What are these times trying? There we go. Me and the wonderful people of Asteria. An empty night sky is no laughing matter. This must be taken care of swiftly. I'd guess it's empty every time of the day now, actually. How does that not worry anyone? We have other things to worry about. And if these sort of things stopped happening, this babbler would be out of a job. Indeed. I find it very exciting. You find everything exciting, Kyle. That's somehow even more worrying. Say, are you a vampire? What else would he be? I am indeed. That is also very exciting. Do you have any affiliation with the Morrow Castle? Uh-oh. What is a castle? Why are you asking? While I was seeking shelter from the calamity, I came across a young echo with a gloomy temperament. Or rather, I came across his hands in my pockets, attempting to steal my most precious spell components. Luckily for him, I'm not a very vengeful person, and I believe in the redemptive power of second chances. And in effort. And he did make an effort not to steal from me again. Very wise. Did he travel with you? No, we went our separate ways. I believe he wanted to be alone after narrowly escaping an encounter with a horrid vampire. Horrid vampire? They must have been very hungry. As they tend to be. Only if they're not eating regularly. Who did you say you encountered again, Miss Elithia? A roguish wind echo. Ah, yes. A windy aftertaste is hard to resist, and primordial blood is a delicious luxury. Speaking of which, innkeep... No. Are you from the primordial sea? Not in the slightest, but my blood would taste delicious, if I were willing to share it. Kyle doesn't look very happy at the fact that we won't share our blood. I see. What about your blood, Miss Elithia? Elithia. Oh my god. Anwar. Are you out of your mind? Propositioning a holy woman for her blood? Well, you got a lot of it. Fair question. And I need all of it to keep up my strength against the looming evils of this world. Without me, who would even care enough to investigate this whole mess? Fable, I guess. After all, none of you seem to care. Besides, a taste of my blood would probably reduce you to ashes. I like your unwavering sense of self-importance. Thank you. I like your earrings. Thanks. So, what are your next steps for saving us citizens? Well, your rumors are all over the place, which is good. It means there's a lot to look into. Still, I would have appreciated a bit more organization. My bad. I'll start my investigation in Zenith and Themis. Have a closer look at the wreckage caused. Maybe examine the rubble more closely. Perhaps it harbors hidden clues. Can I look at the map, by the way? Yeah. I was gonna say, because this is the Amber Isles one, because this is... Yeah. Okay. Okay, because that's where the Countess was. That's Marrow Castle. That's the Dark Marsh and Darkwood Thick. Okay. And this is where we are. Because that's the werewolves. Okay. Once I've found out what's going on, I will put a stop to it. The stars have already fallen, lassie. Not a lot you can do for them. Then I will make sure nothing like this can ever happen again. Perhaps Cassiopeia can even be healed. It is imperative for the order of this world that she herself does not fall. Couldn't agree more. I know you got this under control, Miss Anwar, but how would you feel about a little drink to boost your spirits? You have a long investigation ahead of you, after all. If you're offering, thank you kindly. What can I get you? Depends on the approach I decide to take with this. Could focus on the investigative aspect, really dig my heels into connecting the threads. Analyze the situation, find hidden clues, speak to the locals and those affected. Of course, I would have to do so strategically. Without the right approach, this plan would fall apart. Perhaps I could even need to inspire bravery in others to care about my cause. On the other hand, who knows who caused this? If I focus too much on theory, I may not find the right condition to fight whoever I may encounter. But you will be able to talk to them. That's always much more entertaining. Not everyone can be reasoned with. In such case, I should be able to properly defend myself. Especially if something similar should threaten to occur again. Need to be prepared for even the worst case scenario. I think we go the talking route. Could offer up some Phoenix chilies. Who knows what you'll encounter, but burning stars are best avoided with a hint of fire resistance. Sounds reasonable. So either it's the right balance between intelligence and inspiration, or the ultimate fireproof self-defense. Not yet certain which path I should walk. You should trust the innkeeper with it. She always has the most wonderful solutions. Just this once I shall. I'll make sure not to disappoint. Yeah, we're gonna go with... where's this one? The Sparkling Nebula. What's the Sunny Breeze one? I think we'll go with Sparkling Nebula. I think that'll be good. Okay. No, I don't need that one. Which one are these ones again? You know what? I'll take it. Oh my. Okay, and then we do 2 of these. Sparkling Nebula, okay. I think perhaps the strategic way is the best approach. After all, you wish to help people, not fight them. That is very true. This is an excellent drink. We're already coming up with a 38-step plan. Perhaps we should start at the nearby Gaia Temple. Heard it was unfortunately an impact site. The local acolytes will be sure to offer assistance. That sounds like an excellent idea. Thank you for your effort in helping this world, Innkeeper. Always happy to be of service. Say, Miss Holy Spirit, those fallen stars, they still intact? They crashed to the ground, so no, they are not intact. Were they pulverized? Not fully, no. Would you say that falling stars make for an interesting type of material? Or what? Yes! They would certainly be rare. Need any help on that holy mission of yours? I know a thing or two about rocks and the like. Could give you some insights on those impact conditions. I can't say I'm an expert in geology, but I feel like I could make an educated guess. Nevertheless, sure, I would very much appreciate your assistance. Great, then I'm in. Me too. Do you know about geology as well? Or astronomy, perhaps? I know about astrology. And this all sounds very exciting. Been terribly bored waiting for Rhea to come back. This will greatly aid me on the mission of curing my boredom. Well, I do like the help. Or do like to help. It's very kind of you. I know. You don't have to come along. Of course I do. Could you imagine if the stars fell down again? What if one crushed you? I need to stay very close so I can catch it. I don't think you could. The stars already fell, Kyle. Done deal. What about the ones in the primordial sea? What if it floods us with all of its mirrored stars? Unlikely. I'm not willing to take that risk. I'm going on this adventure with you. And with you, Miss Anwar. Great. Wonderful. I appreciate the enthusiasm. Let's not waste any more time. Thank you for your aid, Innkeep. I shall return with conclusions and perhaps even mended firmaments. Looking forward to hearing of your heroic deeds. How exciting. Wish me luck. Good luck, Rhea. Hope you find a suitable material. Me too. Oh boy. Oh, it stopped raining. Oh, who are you? Little cat child. Hello? I would like your finest drink, please. A drink, you say? What do you have in mind, Miss... Melina. But Melly is fine. It's short for Melina. I see. Well then, Melly, what kind of drink would you like? Something tasty. Something that will give me a few fun ideas. Oh, and some Thunder Sage. I don't have any money, but I've got something to barter for the drink. You don't need to pay, but I want to. It doesn't feel right otherwise. Alright, fine with me. What do you have for me? A golden feather. Thank you very much. Now I can accept a drink. Very well. Let me see what I can do. Oh, she's adorable. I love her. Okay. You want something for brain? I can give you something for brain. What does this do? No brain, but speed and charisma, basically? That's okay. We're going to do this one classic. 1, a 2, a 3, and then a 1 and a 2. Sparkling Nebula. There you go. Some new, fun, and sweet ideas coming right up. This is perfect. I'm already feeling the energy for new hijinks running through my veins. She's adorable! I love her. Best character in the game. Kyle is very, very close second, but like, best character in the game. This is a really nice tavern. I think I'm gonna hang out here for a bit. I need a break from my investigations. Can I pet your familiar? No, he's quite antsy when he hasn't been fed. I'd worry for your hands. Okay. He's back. Hey, Zephyr. Oh, Zephyr. Almost didn't see you there. Suppose I am as stealthy as a knight. No, as the knight. I meant as the knight. Sounds like you need a drink. Desperately. One that will help me remember words. I've been quiet for so many hours, I think I've forgotten how to speak. That explains why we're communicating telepathically right now. We are? No. Who the fuck are you? Was I too stealthy for you? No. Let's get you a drink so you can stop cursing at the child. Detective. Stop cursing at the detective. Yes, of course. Though my drinks don't come cheap. How much? Trade you one for a trinket. Ah, one of those. One of those? What if I didn't find one? Are you trying to tell me you made it all the way through a castle without stealing a single thing? It's so cool! I want one. Here. Thought the place might like it. Oh. Well, my tavern tells me it thinks it's beautiful. But it is wondering what it might be. Thought it was smarter than that. Does the tavern want to guess what it is? An oversized stamp or a frying pan. I'm going with frying pan. You're not even remotely close. But she's right. That part looks like a handle. That's the pendulum. Think if you fried eggs in this pan, it would take a bat-like shape? I really doubt it. It's a wall clock, adorned with hungry bats. One creature of the night telling time to another. A very inaccurate wall clock, it seems. It's nowhere near midnight. The hands seem to have gotten stuck just before midnight for an eternity. Or at least since I found it. Will this do, or will I have to pull another heist? This will do just fine. Fine, not find. I know how to speak. Good. And because I'm someone that always keeps her promises, I shall now prepare a drink for you. One moment. Let's see if I have something that will make you more polite towards local detectives. Manners maketh man. Come on now. Yeah, we'll do Sunny Breeze. We haven't done that one yet. 1, 2, 3. Oh. Uh-oh. We're gonna just start over. Okay. So that's not gonna help for that one. No. This one. That's the right one. Oh. Okay. So I can still do 3 that way. Yeah. 1, 2, 3. And then I still need to get that over one more. That's fine. So. Sunny Breeze. There we go. Politely, a drink. Did I accentuate the right notes? Sure did. Should consider becoming a musician. Happy where I'm at now, thanks. Now will you be polite and tell me what happened? No. Why not? I don't even know who you are. I'm Melina, but you can call me Melly. No thanks. So, what else did you steal? Castles have many things, I've heard. Nothing. Shouldn't you be at school? I don't go to school. I'm already smart enough. Do your parents agree with that? My parents are dead. Oh, sweet child. And they didn't come back as ghosts to tell me to go to school. So it can't be that important. I'm sorry to hear that. It's okay. It's already been many years since they died. Just kidding. I can count. It's been 7 years. So I was only 3 when they disappeared forever. I don't remember a lot about them. But I already solved their murder, so it's okay. Did you avenge them? No, they got eaten by zombies. And the zombies got eaten by a T-Rex. Not a lot left to avenge. That makes sense. It does. Classic adventurer's tale. Right? I basically speedran my whole origin story. I got dead parents as my motivation and a detective career to make sure I can help out other people. These people didn't help you? Exactly. But it's okay. It made me into the adventurer I am today, and I like who I am. Doesn't it make you sad? No. What's your origin story? Yeah, Zephyr, what's your origin story? It's far too dark for your young mind to handle. Best you don't know. Okay, what's your name? Blaze. But she just called you Zephyr. That's my middle name. Okay, I'll respect your fake name. But only if you tell me what castle you stole the innkeeper a clock from. Fine, it was Marrow Castle. I was on a dangerous quest to steal a precious cape from a murderous vampire. Did she kill you? Obviously not. Not so murderous, then. She would have if she'd caught me. So she didn't. No, I managed to complete the mission undetected. Thanks to the invisibility that took hold of my body, I was able to avoid the cohort of monsters she had put in my path. Only the dragons know what would have happened if they had spotted me. Weak and not prepared to fight. But they didn't. Even the living gargoyles with their lithic claws in her doors did not sense my presence. I waited until they were mid-argument to sneak through a nearby window that had been left open to grant spiders easy access to the castle. I heard Marrow Castle is very scary. Was it very scary? Yes. On a scale from 1 to parents being eaten by a T-Rex, how scary was it? In the middle, I suppose. Interesting. Did you run into any traps? I was able to spot and avoid them thanks to my remarkable perceptive skills. And your help. That's good. Anyway, I found the cape in her closet, hung up between ball gowns covered in rubies and diamonds. Oh, fancy. Did you take any? Maybe. So you're a thief. Obviously. Can you teach me how to be a better thief? I want to expand my portfolio. Why would I do that? Because I asked very nicely? Forget it. Oh, poor Melly. I took the cape along with whatever gemstones I could find when I heard her approaching her chambers. Quickly, I hid amongst the dressing gowns, holding my breath to avoid making any sound. I thought I'd made it through when suddenly she opened the closet doors. I was pressed so close to the wall I thought the wood would start vibrating with the rhythm of my heartbeat. But she reached right past me, picked out a hat, and returned to her dastardly vampiric activities. What are vampiric activities? I don't know. Sucking blood, turning into bats, scheming about blood. Lots of blood stuff, it sounds like. Indeed. Did you make it out of there easily, Blaze? I found a secret passageway that led below the pond, through the earth, and to the summit of Witch's Peak. Almost scared this strange cleric to death when I regained my visibility. She was ready to ignite me with her golden flames. Seems a little harsh for just a jump scare. Are you sure your finger stayed in your pockets? Who can say? Speaking of sleight of hand, where'd you find that clock? It was sitting in a display case in the middle of the hallway that stretched on forever. Then how did you know it was the middle? I could feel it. The case was locked, but with my expertise I was able to crack it open in no time. The antique clock stood right in between a ritualistic dagger and a vial of blood. And I thought it strange that it was the only item without a tag, so I took it. A tag? She's very organized, labels everything. Why would you display a vial of blood? Shouldn't that be in her pantry? She got a point. Its label described it as blood from the very first vampire, Mike. Mike. Judging by its position next to such a priceless item, the clock must be worth a fortune. Honestly, the way that they put that together, it seems like the more like older and like characters that you would expect to have such like long drawn out titles and names and stuff have the dumbest like NPC names, and I love it. Like just Our vampire dude's named Kyle, even though he has all these extra names, and apparently the first vampire is named Mike. That tracks. In that case, thank you again. It'll look great in my tavern. Indeed. Sounds like you would have been in a lot of trouble if you got caught. But I wasn't. Thanks to the innkeeper's drink, I not only survived, but also avoided horror's wrath entirely. Sounds like a tasty drink. I would hope so. Seems like the quest was completed successfully. Thank you, Blaze. You did a good job. I'm lucky I survived once more. It's a miracle I made it past so many monstrous creatures without being harmed. Did you think you might die? When you took the quest, I mean? It's always a possibility. Then why would you go? Death is inevitable. Such is life. At least you have your cape now. That's not mine. Belongs to another vampire. Another vampire? Yes. It was stolen from him in a lover's quarrel. Clutches of love always end in cruel tragedy. But the comedy it takes to get there is worth the ride. Only for those willing to suffer. Aren't we all? Speaking of suffering, I'm sure that Kyle, that's the long-suffering, very comedic vampire, Melly, you would love his cake back. Could I extend the quest to include a speedy delivery? After the day I've had? You've done enough hiding for one day, don't you think? Professional hiding. Fine, I'll do a direct delivery, just this once. Where can I find this Kyle? Last I saw him, he left with Rhea to aid a certain cleric with her investigations. I'm sure you'll recognize her. Not her again. Where are they? Uncertain. Try looking around Zenith. They can't have gotten far. Yet. What are they investigating? The Star Rain, as far as I know. That's what I was investigating. We should go talk to them. We can exchange notes. I already drew up a map of all the impact sites in Zenith. Maybe they can help extend it further, or even find the culprit of this curious incident. Come on, Blaze. We have to go and find them. For your cape and for my notes. I'm going. Alone. You do whatever. With you along, I could never stay undetected. Wait for me! See you soon, innkeeper. No problem, Melly. You sweet little kibby. Come back safely, kiddo. Alright, end of day. We're getting more characters in here. I'm liking it. I'm liking it. Ugh, excuse me. Alright. 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 We're going to save right here. And we're going to go back to the main menu. Don't worry. We'll talk to them in the next episode. But I love Melly so much. She's so adorable. I'm glad he's got the cape back and he can give that to Kyle. Because poor guy was distraught over that cape. Granted, he seems just dramatic about everything, which is part of why we love him so much. Was not expecting his real name to be Blaze, not Zephyr. Zephyr made sense. Blaze does not with him. So I'm wondering what happened with his backstory that he would change his name like that. So, I don't know. We'll have to see. I'm loving how there are so many like ties to how things would unfold in D&D and how things are starting to fit together and different groups are starting to become intertwined. We also haven't seen Fable in a couple of days, so I wonder if she's just busy picking up things in the forest. I'm hoping that we'll get to see them again soon-ish. But yeah, we met a lot of new characters in this episode and I'm liking it. We haven't seen Care in a while either, so hopefully maybe in the next episode we'll get to see Fable and Care again. That would be really nice. But anyway, If you guys like this video, hit the like button down below, hit the subscribe button if you guys do want to see more videos from me, hit the notification bell, that way you guys will know when new videos go live, and of course, share the video around to anybody you think might enjoy watching me play through Tavern Talk. I'm having a lot of fun, and I kind of like that this is, you get to experience what's happening in the world without having to go out and be in the world, because you're hearing the snippets of what everybody else's adventures have been, and I kind of like that. That's been really fun so far. I'm also hoping that we'll get more of Jade coming back and we'll get to uncover a little bit more about what happened with this whole star falling thing, and with whoever the guy was that sent the letter that we still haven't read yet. For some reason. Whatever. Hopefully we'll get to figure that out soon, but anyway, if you guys want to get caught up on the first few episodes of Tavern Talk, that's going to be down below me here on the screen. And the link to the game itself is going to be down in the description, along with the links to all of my socials and everything if you want to check those out. I would highly suggest playing the game because I've been having a great time with it so far, and I do have DLC stuff involved as well. But we're going to delve into that after I think we do the main story, because this is really fun so far, and I want to kind of have the main story is all one, and then we'll do DLC stuff. I'm pretty sure it lets you do that separately. Because it's on the main page when you first click in that there's like a separate thing for the DLC, so we'll see. But anyway, if you guys want to help support the channel and become a member, hit the join button down below. You guys will get early access to all videos before they go live on the channel for everyone else. If you are able to do so and you're wanting to help support the channel, if not, that is okay. It's not here as a must, it's a here as a if you wanna, okay? Alright, that's that. Anyway, that all being said, I'm Captain TigerLily, and I will see you back in our little inn in the next video. Okay, bye!